If you're still designing manually inside Canva, you won't survive 2026 as a designer. But worry no more, because in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use all the AI tools in Canva, from generating designs out of a one-sentence prompt, editing images in full customization level, building applications and web designs, and most importantly, saving hours and hours of work with the help of Canva's built-in AI tools. And if you stay until the end, I'll also share how to access our totally free Canva crash course so you can keep learning more after this. First, let me introduce you to Canva AI outside of your canvas or project. Canva has this section in the homepage only allotted for AI tools. So if you go to your homepage, you'll see these three sections for your projects, templates, and finally, Canva AI. Click on that, and you'll see that the search panel will instantly transform into a prompt bar, whereas it would allow you to add information and instructions or simply your prompt. Right here in the lower part of the prompt bar, you'll also see a selection of shortcut buttons you can use to narrow down the project you want to generate using Canva AI. First, if you click on Design, Canva AI will instantly transform into an assistant designer, which you can ask to design social media posts, presentation, marketing materials, cards or invitations, logos, or even design a learning activity. Now let's say you want to generate a presentation. Just click on the button that says so, and you'll see that the buttons will change again to help you generate the right presentation you want to have. This process is also the same as to other designs you want to make, or other projects you want to generate. This is actually what I really love about Canva, because this feature helps you ensure that all the projects you generate in Canva are accurate, reliable, and would give you the results you're aiming for. Canva AI doesn't just save you time, but it ensures that everything is made efficiently without compromising the quality of each project. Aside from Canva AI's designing capabilities, it also lets you generate images all for free. If you want to make sure that every image you generate is exactly what you're aiming for, watch until the end, because later I'll teach you a method of generating images which I use as a professional designer in order to get the most out of Canva's image generator. But going back, if you click on the image button, a designer tip I wish I knew sooner before using this is that before setting up the style and pasting your image prompt, you should always, and I mean always, set up the dimension of your canvas first. This is your top priority in order for you not to waste any time or credit when generating an image. I can't stress this enough because personally, I had to learn this painfully back when I was just starting. So it's better to make it a habit earlier right now when you're just starting, instead of wasting much time generating duplicate images just because you weren't able to set up proper dimensions. Next is Canva's ability to generate documents like blog posts, outline, summaries, just the same as earlier in the design section, but this next feature is one of the most unique ones and probably the one of the most useful, because this literally makes an app or can generate a web design in just a few sentences. I'm talking about Canva code. Here, you can just place an instruction on what you want Canva to code, and it'll start generating HTML and CSS codes. You can use this inside your designs as interactive sections or publish them as a website. But what if you don't know anything about coding at all? Here's where the method I mentioned earlier comes in. Instead of putting plain instructions like make me a website or make me an app, you can ask for help from AI chatbots like ChatGPT, Claude AI, or Google Gemini. Just a disclaimer, this is not sponsored and we don't have any collaboration with them, But if they see this, we're totally open for collaborations. Anyway, head over to any chatbot you're familiar with. I use ChatGPT because it's the one I'm most comfortable with. Then ask for a prompt about the project you're trying to make using Canva code. Let's say you're trying to make a website mockup for your landing page using Canva AI. What you want to do first is to compile all the information you can provide to your chatbot so it knows exactly what you want. This includes the instructions for each page, the color palette you want, the type of landing page you need, and of course the name and overall motif, whether modern, minimalist, or for what field. Give as much information as you can so that when it generates the prompt, you will get exactly what you want. Now, after adding all the information, the $1 million tip I can give you is that you should always add an instruction to make it a JSON prompt so the output later is exactly as how you want it to be. Once you have your JSON prompt, copy and paste it onto the prompt bar, and then it'll start generating everything. Now let's dive deeper into Canva's AI features. Earlier, I showed you a step-by-step guide on how to generate designs using Canva AI from the homepage. But when you are already inside a project, the process is slightly different. Head over to the left-hand panel and click on Templates. Normally, the search bar here is used to find templates that you can customize. However, you can also use this search bar as a prompt bar. Instead of typing a keyword and pressing enter, paste a full prompt describing the design you want Canva to create. Once your prompt is ready, do not click the enter arrow. Instead, click on Generate Design so Canva AI can create layouts based on your description. One thing to keep in mind is that when generating designs this way, your prompt needs to be clear and specific. The more details you provide, the more accurate the generated designs will be. Next, let's move to the Elements section. Just like the Templates tab, the search bar here can also function as a prompt bar. Click on Elements from the left panel and type your prompt into the search bar. Before generating, Canva allows you to choose what type of content you want to create. This could be an image, a graphic, code, or even one of the newest features, which is AI-generated shapes. These options give you more control over the type of asset Canva creates for your design. Instead of manually searching through thousands of elements, you can simply describe what you want and let Canva generate it for you. Aside from generating elements and designs, Canva also includes an AI chatbot that you can access while designing. This assistant can help you review your layout, suggest improvements, adjust parts of your design, or even change the style of an image. Instead of switching between different tools, you can get feedback and make changes directly inside your project. And since we are talking about AI features, we should not forget one of the most powerful tool sets inside Canva, which is Magic Studio. Many of the features here are included in Canva's paid plans, but they can dramatically speed up your workflow. With Magic Studio, you can remove backgrounds, generate new backgrounds, erase unwanted objects from images, grab specific objects from photos, extract text from visuals, turn static images into videos, and even expand your design beyond its original size. One of the newest and most impressive features is Magic Edit, which allows you to select an object and transform it into something completely different using AI. If you find this video helpful so far, please consider subscribing to help YouTube algorithm show my video to other people who want to learn Canva in the easiest way. And as promised, if you want to access our totally free Canva crash course, just check out the pinned comment down below. And that's it. You now understand how to access and use Canva's AI tools directly inside your canvas. Once you start using these features while designing, you'll spend less time searching for assets and more time focusing on creativity. If you want to keep improving your Canva workflow, check out the next tutorial and let's continue mastering Canva step by step. Let us know in the comments if you have any suggested topics you want us to cover, and I'll see you on our next video.